This is O-Talk, a podcast covering the Ontario Hockey League. From people within the game. Oh, yeah.
Welcome, everybody, to an episode that's a long time in the making here. As you know, Josh likes to allude to all the time. We have with us Ottawa 67's forward, captain, Columbus Blue Jackets prospect, Luca Pinelli. Luca, how you doing?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Doing great. Hanging in there for a little bit more. Of course, we're also joined by Jordan and Josh. Boys, I guess I'll turn it to you. And how are we doing?
I am so excited because not only do we have Luca here, this was like a long awaited episode. Like, I make the jokes all the time. Well, they're not really jokes because we know Luca's Frankie's favorite player. He talks about you all the time. We know like the history. Like, we know that Frankie's just like a big fan. So to make this happen and grant Frankie his wish of like interviewing Luca on the show, like, yeah, it's a good day.
Yeah, for me,
there's no better time, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's the first interview of season 2, like we're really in the swing of things now. We got the OHL regular season on. Everything's going pretty good so far.
Well, let's get right into it then. I mean, Luca, there's so much to talk about with you. Just ahead of the season, there's so much on your plate. But obviously the biggest, most recent news is the captaincy. You alongside the leadership is up to, I believe it's 5, including you. 4 alternates, 2 of which will be on the Barber Pole jersey, 2 on the other one. But let's kind of go back to, how you found out, because it was like a Thursday morning before the game on Friday. And it was, you guys don't know this, but there was no practice at home. They were setting up for the little TJ concert. So Fred Barrett Arena, kind of walk us through the story of how you guys found out.
Well, I mean, I found out, I got back from camp, late that Saturday night, and then went into, have a meeting next morning with Dave. He kind of pulled me in, and kind of talked to me about how he wanted me to be captain. So we had 2 days of talking about that, and then, we practiced throughout the week, and, the Thursday, morning at Fred Barrett, Coach Dave announced me as captain and the alternates. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty exciting for me, and obviously it's an honor to be captain of this organization. So I'm really excited.
Now, in your time here, there hasn't been a captain, right? And it was, kind of one of those things that nobody really knew when it was going to happen again. Was there a little bit of a surprise to know that not only would there be one, but it would be you?
I mean, throughout the 2 years I was here, this being my third, we obviously didn't have a captain, like you said. So we weren't sure if they were ever going to kind of hand one out for the time of us being here. But I mean, I don't really think, obviously it's really nice to be named captain. But I'm not kind of surprised. I think I've kind of had that leadership kind of throughout my whole life with me and kind of in my DNA. So I'm just really excited and look forward to kind of leading this group we have this year.
Now, it'll be a week tomorrow since it became official. Anything different so far in the first 7 days?
I mean, not really. I'm kind of just being myself, being the person I have been for the past 2 years. I've been an Ottawa 67, and I've just kind of been the leader. I've kind of have been doing so. Yeah.
Boys, do you want to throw it all the way back here? Because the first time that Jordan and Josh had the chance to watch you, Lou, it was Capital City Classic. So do we want to revisit that tournament here a little bit, boys?
Well, Capital City Challenge, Frankie, like that was a legendary event, and I don't know, we can't be disrespecting. Like we gotta get the name down, but we can throw it back there if you want. Like, I don't know, I feel like that was such a niche event. Luca, I don't even know if you remember playing in that. Like it was such a weird time, and it was so long ago. Like, honestly, looking back, like the memories are phenomenal. But like, what was that kind of like whole experience like to have that be like replacing something else?
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely nice. Obviously, kind of with like COVID, we still were obviously playing in the OHL. That was my first year, and then for it to be at home, TD place, it was also nice. I was kind of comfortable with the rink and stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, it was a really cool experience. They did a good job for it even kind of being COVID, but yeah, I enjoyed it.
Kind of crazy. I think that was the most recent draft class too. Like it feels like that tournament was like yesterday almost. Like as long as it feels like it has been, it's also like right there too. So, um, yeah, I mean, like a lot has happened since then. Uh, like how do you feel that the confidence and the even just ability, like we saw you kind of break out last year. How has it changed since then?
I mean, I think you kind of just get confidence over the years, kind of playing in the OHL. I mean, this is my third year, so I'm built with even more confidence. And then obviously, being drafted, and being named captain, I think that gives me a lot more confidence too. On top of the confidence I already have. So, I mean, yeah, it's definitely a big confidence booster. Being my third year.
Mhm. And you started this year, like you started last year with the 2 goals. Probably could have been a hat trick, but I think they gave one of your goals to somebody else. Um, Started the season the first goal of the year for you guys. Um, are you starting to feel the just ability to be relied on in those big moments to be the guy who can put the puck in the back of the net?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I think I can take on that role. I think I've kind of shown that I can take on that role. And I'm kind of ready. And I'm excited to kind of be I don't know, the guy maybe that Coach Dave kind of looks to and kind of goes to. So
Yeah. And like we think about captaincy and the ask on the ice too, but that a lot of the ask is off the ice, right? And um, we've talked to you guys and you've said that finding a way to ensure the young guys can be comfortable, whether it's them, brand new athletic therapists that you're trying to make comfortable. Caleb Lawrence comes into the team today. Just kind of take us through what it is to make sure that guys are a team off the ice.
I mean, I think it just kind of starts with even just doing little team activities. I mean, we already I think it was a couple weeks ago. There's a little beach beside my house, so I got all the guys. We set up a volleyball net, played kind of volleyball, spike ball, came back and did a barbecue. So I mean, I think it's just kind of getting to know each other off the ice, getting them comfortable, and then I think just on the ice, kind of pushing them, showing them kind of what our expectations are. And yeah, that's
So two extension questions off of that. Who is the best volleyball player on the team? And what was the food like?
I mean, I don't want to pump my own tires, but I don't know. Maybe aside from me, I'll try and think. Maybe I think Guardsy was good.
Guards is good at
Guardsy
everything
actually,
though.
Guardsy's so athletic. Yeah, he probably was the one that stood out. I think he was on my team for a little bit. So yeah. Um, and then the food, the barbecue. I don't know. We came back to my house. My builds were nice enough to kind of go grab food and barbecue up some burgers, chicken on skewers. So I don't know, hot dogs and salads and stuff like that. So
Boys, can I turn it over to you here? What do we got?
Let's start
Yeah,
with you,
Jordan.
Josh.
Oh, you want me to take it away? Sure, man. Well, Luca, GTA guy, or I guess GTA guy. I don't know where you draw that line geographically, but I guess like off the top, just because we get out to a lot of rinks out here. What is your favorite GTA rink? Maybe outside of Scotiabank Pond, just because that's like the classic default answer. So, gonna put you on the spot with that one. But what is your favorite rink to play at when you're back here?
I mean, yeah, I was probably gonna go with Scotia. That was the home rink. But I mean, I would say maybe like I don't know. I didn't mind like a Canlan rink. I don't know, like on a Friday night against Marlies. Those would be good ones.
Is that the year talking?
Yeah, the Etobicoke one. Yeah,
Man, it's
yeah,
cold in there, dude. I don't know.
it is. Yeah, it gets a little packed though. I remember from what I remember on Friday nights. So I don't know. I really enjoyed playing there. Yeah.
That's great. So a lot of people say, Ottawa's a really good market for junior hockey. It's one of the better markets, I'd say, in the O right now. Maybe including Ottawa. Like, what are some of your favorite places to play outside of the city, just from like atmosphere and fan base?
I mean, I think the obvious one is kind of London. London has a pretty cool rink. They get a lot of fans there. So that'd probably be the big one, I would say.
Classic answer. Classic answer right there.
Simple.
And then Frankie was kind of telling us before, just like you're kind of leading the goal song choice. And so based on that, maybe outside of your own goal song, what song would you say best describes your game?
My game. I don't know. I mean, can't really think of any, to be honest.
We go Ring of Fire, Johnny Cash, maybe.
That's a great one, Frankie. Wow.
Maybe like a maybe I don't know. This is like the only song that comes to my mind right now, but like maybe like a Kickstart My Heart. I don't know.
That's also that's a great one. So last one from me. I mean, you were just drafted this past summer, and a topic that we've kind of started to hear a lot are the questions that players are asked in their pre-draft interviews. So if you were a GM, what question would you want to ask a potential player? Like, well, what's either a lighthearted one or a serious one? What question would you want to ask a potential draftee?
I don't know. I mean, let me think here.
Or if there's a question that really stood out to you in that whole process, just no need to name names, just like a funny question that you were like, that's interesting.
I mean, none really come to my mind right now. I'm trying to think. I don't know. Kind of have me.
Here, did Montreal ask the animal question to you, Luca? Did Montreal ask the animal question?
No, I didn't get interviewed by Montreal,
Okay.
but
That's
yeah,
what
I think if you guys said they might have gotten that. So
the animal one is like a default for me, I guess. I don't know about you boys, but like the animal one, like that one just like stands out just because it's hilarious. Like I don't even know how you like rationalize what animal you choose.
They asked some really weird ones. I think they asked Vinny Rohr. I can't remember what it was. A few years ago, that they asked him
Was it
something
the animal
that
one?
was.
He probably got
I
asked the
don't
animal
think
one.
so. I don't think it was. I think it was. They asked him to like talk about how he keeps his room, and yeah, Vinny is a pretty messy guy, so I've been told. So, but like, yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was that they asked him, but he said it was something crazy. So I guess it's a Montreal
Super
thing.
random. Holy cow! I didn't even hear about that. That was so.
I'd
weird.
have to pull it up. I have it somewhere, but it was a
Really
long time
well.
ago
I'll
now.
jump in and kind of ask a bit about the whole experience with regarding rookie camp, training camp, being in Columbus. And I was just curious, Luca, did you have that section where you got to do the cooking exercises with the team's nutrition staff?
no, I don't know. We didn't do that up in Columbus, but
Well, just even following up sorry, Frankie, but what would you say is the best meals you can cook thus far then that you can bring to the table?
me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really a big cooker, to be honest. I mean, I'm kind of basic I can just cook like eggs, kind of the simple stuff. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know. I guess I just make good eggs. That's about it. Pretty simple.
Oh, I guess those workshops will be helpful then next
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
But just another thing I'll ask too. On another interview, you said you did track when you were younger. I was curious, did you do short or long distance running, or did you do another event?
Well, I didn't. I did it like just for school.
Okay.
So like kind of for yeah. I mean, I did cross country, so that's long distance. I mean, I was really good at that. That was probably one of my strongest things. And then I also did track. And I would usually do, I don't know, sometimes I do 100 meter, and I can also do 200 and 400. So I mean, I was kind of long distance and short distance guy. So I don't know, I was really good at track and cross country though.
What aspects would you say from other sports you played really helped you in your hockey career, just being able to transfer those skills over?
I mean, I think soccer. I was a midfielder in soccer. And then sometimes I get put up for striker, but I mean, I think just kind of the conditioning. I mean, I've always kind of had good conditioning. That's something that I've always had with me. So I don't know. I feel maybe that kind of helped with my conditioning and stuff, and maybe my IQ because I'd be kind of dishing balls out to my wingers and stuff. So
Throw it back to you, Frankie.
He's so Italian, man. It's the we talk about this in the playoffs. He has like the Italian fire, you know. So like when the moment gets big, like you can, you know.
Frankie, where'd you pull Ring of Fire from? Like that's like a crazy
no, it's just because I was thinking.
As...
Well, so first of all, I used to sing Ring of Fire in the back of class to annoy my teacher. Second of all, it has the word fire in it, so I was like, that's perfect. Lou, on the theme of Jackets camp though, obviously, you know, Adam Fantilli's there. Guy's ridiculous. But was there anybody you kind of tried to attach yourself to there that, you know, you could learn a little more off of, or were you more of a loner there? Not in a mean way. Not in a mean way.
I was gonna say that's like the craziest question I've ever heard.
I didn't were you a
loner?
I did
were you
not
a loner
at
NHL camp? That's crazy.
Just a loner, yeah. No, I mean I've kind of known some of the guys that have already been there, some of the prospects, even Fantilli. So I mean it was kind of nice, kind of having them, and then you kind of just meet new guys, and everyone was really good guys, and obviously you meet guys from development camp too. But I mean, NHL guy wise, and we had 3 teams, so a lot of them were kind of split up. I didn't really get to know one really personally, but I mean, I talked to a few guys, just here and there, but nothing really deep conversation or anything. But I mean, yeah, I think I made a lot of new friends there, and it was obviously a really good group of guys. So,
did you play against Fantilli at all growing up?
I mean, I don't think I played against them, no. Or I might have. I might have 1 year because I played a year up my first year in the G, and then I don't know if he was there at the time, but he did play with my brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we haven't asked about the, you know, you and Francesco at all. So I want to do that really quick because I think it's a really cool story. You guys were both 18 when you got your captaincy. You're both NHL draft picks, but also you're very, very different people. You know, you are, the personalities are completely different, but also you guys are still close, right? So just what has it been like having him to, you know, go to when you need something, or, you know, celebrate things? Like I'm sure he gave you a nice little pat on the back for getting the captaincy and everything like that.
Maybe a little more than just a pat on the back for the captaincy. Imagine your brother just, yeah, good job, pat on the back, and just moves on.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously been really nice having him kind of with me. Even my oldest brother, I have 2 older brothers, and he also played hockey. So, I mean, I think it was really helpful kind of seeing them go through the path, especially with Francesco getting drafted, also him being captain. So, I mean, yeah, he's been really helpful, kind of leading me along the way, and he always kind of gives me little tips here and there. So it's definitely nice kind of having him by my side.
Now, what I think is interesting about you two is you've always kind of, like, you'd never really been able to watch another play, right? Like, I remember playing in Gatineau last year in the playoffs. People were updating you on what was happening in the Kitchener game after, you know, you'd scored a hat trick, and I think you had a hat trick in one of those games. But regardless, you know, are you kind of excited now that you're in different time zones? You might be able to watch one other play a little bit this year.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I still got to watch a little bit, but yeah, I remember the Gatineau game. You reminded me. You said you were like, yeah, they beat them or something like that, and your brother had a goal or whatever. I was like, no way. And I was like, yeah, but I mean, yeah, I think I watched a decent amount of them last year. Obviously, with us playing in the OHL, we always would have games kind of at the same time. But yeah, it's definitely going to be nice to kind of get to watch him with him being in a different time zone. And I'm kind of looking forward to see how he does up there.
Anything else from you guys?
No, that's it.
That's all
it
for me.
I'm a little nervous. Like, I've been thinking about this O game for literally ever. So just get on with it, Frankie. Just get it over with. I'm nervous.
Yeah. So, I mean, for those who don't know, and Lou, I guess, at the end of our show, we always play a little bit of a trivia game. One of us comes up with questions. The other two, usually in this instance, three, will try to come up with answers. You get 1 point per answer unless I say otherwise, which I have in this one. So have fun with that. Everybody good? We get it? Got it? Ready to go?
Yeah, let's rock, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
All right. Lou, I'm going to be honest with you. I slanted this in your favor a little bit.
What's that?
I slanted this one in your favor a little bit.
Oh, all right.
I like it when the guests do well. So, question number 1. Who was the last captain of the Ottawa 67s?
Travis Barron.
Easy. Easy.
Wait, are we are all three of us kind of, we have to, whoever first answers? Is that what you said?
Yeah, but they were never
technically,
gonna get that.
but
They were never going to get that.
Yeah, I had no
I'll be
idea.
honest. No,
Oh,
I
wait.
did kind of briefly skim through this because I already knew you were going to ask questions like this, but I feel like I'm going to get schooled here, so we'll see if I can get one.
Yeah. So I'm not giving you guys any points. I'm giving Lou a point, neither for you two. The next one, that is our only captaincy related question, by the way.
Thank God.
Okay.
Thank
The next one is brother related. Lou, this one's not slanted in your favor. Headed into this season, how many different groups of brothers, whether it's 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, I don't care, are there currently playing in the NHL?
Oh, in the NHL.
NHL?
In the NHL.
Does this count? Does this count like preseason too? Or
Regular
no?
season.
Regular season?
Like regular NHLers. And I will give you plus or minus 1. And if
Do we
neither
get
of you,
extra points for naming the brothers?
No,
Do we get extra?
we don't have time for that.
Yeah.
I feel like we do, but okay.
No, we don't.
Oh, there's that many, is what
There's
you're
that
saying.
many.
Really?
Yeah, that means it's
'cause
over
I can
10.
only think
It's
of
over 10
one.
then.
So what we'll do is we'll go closest without going over. How about that? Forget the
Okay,
plus or minus
okay.
1.
Yeah, okay.
Jordan, Josh will make one of you go first.
I'm going to be honest,
Frankie.
Frankie. I have no idea. I couldn't even wager a guess. I
I'm
genuinely
going to
have
start
no clue.
off. I'll say there are 8 pairs of brothers in the end.
Going 9 then.
Oh, that's what I was gonna go.
You might as well just go 10 just to be safe.
I mean, it's either 10 or 7.
Yeah.
10 or oh yeah.
I mean, I don't know if 10.
Like,
10
'cause
seems like a lot.
Because the thing is, you think about the stars, but there's a lot of pairs of brothers. Like there's other in the lower end of the lineups.
Wait, do both brothers have to be playing in the NHL?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like that would affect my answer then. Oh God. Can I switch mine?
Sure.
What do you
Josh can never
switch it
staple
lower or
an
higher?
answer.
I think I'm going 7. If that's like, because Frankie just said like they have to be both playing like on an NHL roster. Because if that means they're in the A, then that means it wouldn't count. So I can think of for at
I'm
least
gonna go-
one of them. That's where
I'm gonna,
that's where it impacts, I guess.
okay, I'm gonna go 8 then.
Okay, remind me of who's at what here?
I
I said
9.
7. Jordan
wait,
said
you're at
9.
9?
I'm
Oh
at
wait,
9.
Wait, I thought you were at 7.
no, I was at 7.
Yeah, Josh is at 7. I'm at 9.
Oh shoot.
Oh, that doesn't really
okay.
matter. Like Lou, you
Yeah, I'll
said
go 10.
oh, he's going 10.
Okay.
I'll go
Well,
10 then.
boys, I do want to preface this by saying that the source for this is our alma mater, the Hockey Writers. So if this is wrong, blame
It probably is then.
blame them, not me.
Okay. Okay.
But that's going to be another point for Luca Pinelli
Yes.
because they have 25.
How? Can you like
25?
list off some of them
Five.
real quick?
I can list off some. Of
Because
them.
I could probably list off a couple.
I knew I was too low.
Colton and Kirby Doc, Hayden and Kale Fleury, Nick and Marcus Foligno.
Kale Fleury's technically not. I don't even know if he's on an NHL roster. So I think. Well, I mean, we're not going to do this to count down to 10, but like,
I'm not doing it either. Matthew and Brady Kachuk, Chris and Brandon Tanev, Ryan Dylan Strome, Michael Ryan McLeod, William Alex Nylander. So there's a lot.
ooh,
And if it's
that's a-
wrong, again, not my fault.
no, you know what? No, there's definitely over 10, which means Jordan and I were not going to get that right anyway. So it's
Yeah,
okay.
I
It's
should
not a
have
big
been
deal.
more.
Now again, you guys are really in trouble here because Lou is up 2-0. However,
Okay.
the good news is there is 9 points on the line here in the last
Jeez,
question.
okay.
Okay. In 2021, the Ottawa 67s drafted 3 players who went on to be NHL draft picks. For 1 point, tell me who they are. For a second point, tell me which round they were drafted in the OHL. And for a third point, tell me where they were drafted in the NHL draft. And that's
Frankie,
3
this is
points
like-
per person.
This is
Wait.
such an absurd question. 2021?
In 2021.
Can I do this here? Can I go?
Can you go last? Can you like give?
All right, yeah. Okay,
You should go
guys
last.
Yeah, that's
It's
just
Because
Yeah.
I feel like
You
you
know
know
what?
it.
Josh, you can go first this time since I went first in the last
Wait,
question.
Luca, how close?
No,
how
Luca's
close
going
do you pay
first.
attention
Luca
to this
can
stuff?
go
Like, or do you
first.
just know this off the top of your head?
I kind of just know this. Just
Luca
course
can
he
go
does.
first.
I go first.
Yeah,
Why?
you can go first.
Give
Well,
Jordan
you'll
and I
see
a
why in a second.
fighting chance.
You'll see why in a
Okay.
second.
So wait, do I have to say? So I say the round. So they like is one like Marco Rossi.
In 2021? I'm talking about
Wait,
in 2021 in the OHL.
Oh, okay, in the OHL.
So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
2020.
So Ottawa drafted them in the 2021 OHL
Yes.
draft.
and then they were drafted in the NHL draft.
Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. Oh no, wait. Now that kind of messed me up.
Wait, is Vinny Rohr one of the answers?
Is that your guess?
Yeah, you can see
I
that.
wouldn't know anyone else, so sure.
No.
Jack Mateer. Jack Mateer's one of them. No, Jack Mateer's not one of them. God damn.
Wait,
Going in the
Mateer's
wrong
not
direction
one?
here.
No.
No, Mateer would be way too.
Oh,
Mateer
Mateer.
was like
Oh
definitely
my
drafted
God.
way earlier than 2021.
No. He was
Really?
drafted like 2020 probably.
Or so still earlier,
Matt's was 19.
or
Wait, what?
Oh,
Oh, so
man.
it'd be me, Guards, and Foster.
Yeah, you have the 3 there.
There we go.
okay. Well, I can tell you who they
You
were
got
drafted
it.
by. Like lose.
No,
Columbus.
not who. Where?
Oh, where? Oh,
Like
I'll let-
where
I'll let
as
you
in
guys go here.
what round?
sure.
I'll let you guys
Oh,
know.
man,
Lose
okay.
round 3,
In
I
the OHL
think.
or NHL?
4,
Or
NHL. Wait. Oh, sorry. In which round are we doing? The OHL or the NHL?
Both.
oh,
Oh God.
Both?
I have no.
all right. I can do both.
Hey,
if
round
you guys
4 we
don't
can.
know.
Okay.
All right,
No,
Lou,
no,
I'll give-
NHL
I'll let-
NHL
you can
is
do
4.
you, Lou. Come on.
NHL. He was 4 for sure. I looked
Okay.
that up for sure.
What? Okay.
OHL. I could probably wager a guess. I'm going round 2.
Okay. I'll give you 2 points for that, Josh. Sorry.
Oh no!
was-
Wait, did I get that right?
Yeah.
Was Lou
Yeah.
drafted
Wow.
92nd overall then?
No.
You don't, not the, I don't need the number.
He doesn't
Okay.
need the number.
I didn't write down the number.
Guardsy. Let's see. Well, if you gave me the team, that'd be great. But because
Guards?
Dallas guy, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Round
what that helps you with, but-
6.
No.
Damn. All right. I'm out. Is it 5? Round 5?
No.
Oh. Well,
Stop guessing.
Round-
You're just like throwing.
yeah. I'm
darts
making
now.
a fool of myself over here.
Yeah.
Jordan,
I
I'm
know, 'cause I know
tapped
Lou now.
out
I just
pretty
narrowed
much.
down the
I don't
answers for
know.
you.
I'm tapped out.
All right, Lou, come on. What do we got for guards?
Guards round 3. He was round 3 as well.
He was
And then
first pick of the
Foss-
third round.
That's not even
Foss-
fair. I don't know how he even knows that.
Wow,
like,
we-
I get your team and all, but like, how does someone like keep that knowledge with them? I don't get it.
I mean, pretty. And then Foss was round 2 in the O,
Yeah.
and then round. It's either 6 or 7. Let me think here. 6.
Bingo.
Oh my God.
This I'll tell you what. I did. This is very swayed towards Lou here.
Yeah, you think so, Frankie? Just a little?
Dude,
maybe?
so my original plan was I was actually gonna ask about London, because they drafted Bonky and who was it? It was
Barkey.
Is it
Cowan.
Barkey
Yeah,
and
It's under
Cowan?
Barkey,
it was Bonk and Cowan.
Cowan.
And Barkey.
Was Barkey in that second round too? That'd be crazy.
Oh,
do you
sorry,
mean?
second round of what?
Because so
NHL?
in the second round, I saw Lou and Fost, and I went, oh, London also got Cowan and Bonk, which is crazy.
Oh, in the OHL draft, I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, I don't know where Barkey would have went in this draft. But either way, I'm not even going to tabulate the final scores. It's obvious. Luca,
dude, I think that beats Owen Beck. Like Owen Beck, we thought schooled us, but I think that's by far the best.
Also, the questions we asked Owen Beck were way harder.
Yeah,
yeah, that's true. We need a better system for this, honestly. Like, we can't sway it to the point where they know every answer, but we also like can't make it too hard where they don't get anything.
What, you mean like I can't make the interview subject one of the answers?
I mean, you can, but like kind of, I don't know. Like if you run into the wrong guy, like they might just be like, why are you making me the answer?
Nah, we're good.
That's fine, Frankie. That's okay. Don't worry. It's okay.
Look, we've had way worse quizzes before, and I was usually the reason why.
Honestly, yeah.
Well, I think that's just about it, boys.
Yeah, that's it. How'd you feel, Frankie, getting a guy that you've wanted forever on the podcast?
You know, Lou, I've been looking for an excuse to have you on here for a long time. So you getting that C was probably about the best one I'm ever going to